Greetings everyone, it's me again, Eshkova from Bloodmoon Pictures, and finally the NA version of the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross finale is out, and the amazing YouTuber EVERGLOW, link in our Discord and the description if I didn't forget, has provided basically not a let's play but a show off. Like he just shows off all the cutscenes and everything that happened there, story-wise, with a major focus on story, which is what I was looking for anyway. And he does that for everyone, like myself, who isn't able to play the game themselves. Again, thanks to my phone being garbage for the longest time of my entire everything, and me not being able to record over phone and a lot of that stuff. I wasn't ever really able to play anything on my phone aside from old school solitaire, and even that lagged. Now I have a new phone, but I didn't have the time to catch up with this game. So I am quote-unquote forced to do this, but also I want to support EVERGLOW because he's an amazing person, an amazing YouTuber. Go check out his stuff. He's amazing. But without further ado, let's get into the finale. I know the story. I've watched EVERGLOW and other people play it and like doing the story in parts like that. But yeah, for now, without further ado, we will get into the ending, the official ending of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Oh boy. So we start off with the Master of Masters and Lucio, which we now know is from the Kingdom Hearts 3 ending that it is Sigbar, aka Braig, which is weird. Still not entirely sure how that works, but we'll see. The world is going to end? Haven't I told you there's no way for us to win against the darkness? I have to turn the music down, sadly. That's why we needed to use the time we had to get all those Keyblade readers ready to pass the torch to the next generation. This is a 42-minute video, by the way, and I think it did. Yep, it did definitely. Oh no, it's about like 3 minutes in. No, nope, this is it. Never mind. This world exists. It's just repeating a section I've already heard. Already heard about, but the Kingdom Hearts does that. Well, a lot of anime stuff does that in, like, things to catch people up. This world exists to nurture the dandelions, our little seeds of light, so they can be sown into the future, where they can stop the darkness. Then the sun will finally set on this duskless dawn. Yep, I definitely heard that before. The thing is, this music is so weird and unsettling. It's meant to be that way, but it's so disastrous of a music theme, with the piano just going ham. And our plan will have succeeded at last. It has great moments, but then there's this one piano theme that always is like, oh. I'm not used to hearing that type of music in a Kingdom Hearts game. It's almost distorted, but I love it still. Because this part is like... I'll get started then. Oh wait, I almost forgot. There's more? Like I said, we've been fighting darkness for a long time. During this battle, darkness shed its form and began attacking our hearts instead of our bodies. Huh. So, my theory that I had previously... Okay, my theories so far... I just want to get them out of the way so I can say told you if they're wrong. Correct, I mean. If they're not wrong. I mean, we have it plain out here. Darkness was an entity, a being. First. For some reason. I don't know I don't know if I like that. I really don't know if I like that much. But then it like started to spread and lose its consciousness and doesn't have a will of its own anymore. and it started attacking the bodies, and it like lost his will more and more, and to the time of like up to the time of like the Kingdom Hearts story we knew that played after the Keyblade War, darkness had no willpower. It was just an aura, just the darkness as we know it, basically. And my theory is that darkness found a way to come back. Because thinking of it, Vanitas is like the closest iteration of that. But darkness will come back and will be able to defeat it. And Sora is like one of the thing that came from the blossoming of the dandelions. Sora and the entire arc of that. And since Xehanort had the Keyblade of the Master of Masters, I think that the entire Xehanort arc was basically a preparation to defeat the darkness once and for all correctly. Even though, I don't know if I like that. I really always liked the thing that we had Besair, until now, not Besair, where whenever there's light, there's also darkness, and when there's darkness, there's also needs to be light and stuff like that. But yeah, I really like that theme, if that makes sense. Like two sides of the same coin. But maybe it will play out that way. Maybe it will. Maybe darkness is not the origin of darkness as we know it, but maybe it was just a harness, like a harnessed form that harnessed the power of darkness and stuff like that. Who knows? Who knows? Also, Lushu has told Ava who the traitor is, but we didn't know. And my 3 guesses are either Lushu says I am the traitor, which I don't really think would make much sense. The Master is the traitor, because we're all pawns in his grand plan to finally win, and he'd never told us all the truth. Or because all of the Union leaders all went against the Master's direct saying, or almost all of them. Like the bear dude who got aggressive against the others, the unicorn dude started to seed by accident doubt among the others. The Kuga guy wanted to summon Kingdom Hearts, and every one of the masters went on their own thing, misinterpreting the master's words, which also falls in line with truths that were misinterpreted and stuff like that. And the underline is all of the Master of Masters students, all of them have been the traitors all along, or at least the 5 we know from Rune Cross. Those are my 3 predictions, and the further, the Master being the traitor and all of them being the traitors is probably my, especially all of them have been the traitors all along, and it was basically just a scheme, is my favorite among my own theories. But let's keep going now. Claiming countless allies of mine along the way. Fight against darkness. But at some point, darkness realized that without a form, they would eventually lose their individual will. Which brings us to now. Darkness has no form. From 7, all is fulfilled. From 13, chaos is born. There we have it, 713. And we have 7 masters, the Master of Master, Lucia, and the 5 others. 13, though. As it states, darkness began as 13. Without form, they spread throughout and became a whole. The ones that continued to spread and derived their own forms became the heartless, while those without forms developed individual will. And now the formless yearn to take over the bodies of those with strong hearts. Those are the 5 darknesses we've seen before. 5 minus... Wait. 8 darknesses turned into all the heartless and all that, huh. Strong hearts? Yes, I am a theory guy, leave me. You can't destroy darkness if it has no form. Which is why you need a vessel with a strong heart. That's where you all come in. Wait a minute. Oh no. I know how it sounds, but believe me when I say that I didn't train you all just to turn into vessels. I pushed you to become resilient. Resilient enough to withstand darkness even if it were to take over your hearts. This was your plan. This is war. Between people and something entirely different. You can't afford to get sentimental. You need to be pragmatic. I choose this fate for you because I believed you could bear it. I fucking knew it. Now listen, there are 13 darknesses. Of those 13... What happened? Oh no, the video's buffering! I never had that in ages! Of those 13, we'll trap the most powerful 7 inside the hearts of each of us. Of each of us! So only one darkness will remain. Right? Right? Did I do my math wrong? 13 minus the 7 are 6. Well, 6 of them are left, but 1 darkness is left in total. And 5 of them are we know about because they mess around with the Keyblade Wheels and the Dandelions, right? We'll all go our separate ways and destroy the darkness wherever we end up. That's the true purpose of the Keyblade War. Oh my god. No! How are there ads here? How are there ads here? Seriously, in such a cool moment as well. F you, YouTube ads. That's the true purpose of the Keyblade War, to divide the darknesses, to trap the 7 strongest darknesses, so that they can't do anything, and then hunt, and then everyone goes their individual way to trap the darkness. Okay. I love this theme. Is it really necessary for the unions to betray each other? Is the war the only way? Called it! Everyone is the traitor, and I forgot to do this. I'm very sorry. But nothing, visually nothing happened. Master just exited the darkness of the cool thing and sat down. Oh my god, that's why. Could you, thank you? It is. I used the passage in the book about the traitor to plant doubt inside all of you for darkness to feed on. For them to take the bait, we all need to harbor true, real emotions. And when emotions grow and clash, they'll get stronger. And eventually the 7 shadows will try to take over our hearts. And you want them to succeed? Yes. As for the remaining 6, 5 will feed on the Union leaders and the last one will be trapped in this world. The new Union leaders. I suppose. Like Lorium, I forgot all the other names. Brain, Scold, etc. It's weird that they worded it that way, but sure. You can't do this! I told you, the sacrifice is too great! Not to let sentiment cloud your judgment. I told you to not let sentiment cloud your judgment. There we go. I can read. It's a tragedy when darkness takes over someone's heart. I know that all too well. Because I've seen those that I cared about, my closest allies, drown in darkness. This isn't some heroic tale about the battle between light and darkness. It's about honoring the dignity of those with hearts. Besides, I'm not planning on sacrificing anyone. I have a safety plan. Nod, and he goes on. That's it? I guess Lucio now is like, I understand, let's do this. May your heart be your guiding key. Your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. You are the key to the future. I'm counting on you, traitor Lucio. Okay, so he's like the official traitor, then. Huh, interesting. Because, like, it was like, basically, yes, everyone is the traitor, but also not really. It's a weird, all of my predictions basically have been true. Depending on how you interpret things. Oh, here we are in glitchy data world again. God, this will be so fun for YouTube's rendering. Especially because it's double rendered. Oh no, not another ad. Why is there so many ads? And like, there have not been a single ad. And it's German politic ads as well. That is weird. Any progress? Well, I tried looking for a way to get everyone back at once using the existing system. But it's not a viable option with the time we have. Why is Ventus still here? Or is this a look into the past? No, wait, stop. This is a look in... We are in the real world now. So that's it? There might be another way. Not for all of the dandelions, but I think I can help Ephemer and the others at least. But before I do anything, I want you to hop back in the lifeboat. What? I need to work quickly to have a decent shot at this. But first, I'm going to get you out of this world. What's your plan? Return two of the pods to the data world. That way, the three of them will each have one. Will that work? Only one way to find out. Get in. Will you really be okay on your own? The only Union leader who can escape right now is you. Ephemer gave me this chance to keep hope and light alive. And now I'm passing it on to you. Let me do this. Alright. I don't know where or when you'll end up. But keep your goal, your waypoint, etched in your heart. I will. I assumed people's data just didn't exist when I couldn't find my sisters. But I was wrong. It does. Then that will be the waypoint to guide you. I hope you get to see her again. Well, she died, truly, as it seems, but data can restore a person, as we know. I hope I get to see you again, too. Is Brain Brag? But that Brag is Lushu. Did Lushu take over Brag's brain's body? Or do they just think that Brag is Lushu? May your heart be your guiding key. But to be fair, Brain looks really freaking dapper. Brain! It's so weird that he's called Brain. I always have to think of Pinky and the Brain. Who? Lushu! So it's just you? Another ad? Are you kidding me?
Stepstone.
Why is there a bazillion ads? Maybe I am right. Maybe Lushu will take over Brag's body. It just fades to black. Wow. Do you think they all got there safely? Of course, Brain's with them. Yeah, he's always got a plan, unlike someone I know. By the way, blue-haired dude is EVERGLOW's OC. That's the player character. Hey! I can't believe the world is ending. Yeah, it's so quiet. Guys? Guys! What? How? Oh, it's the 4 other ones. There are 4 of them? No need for alarm. We are not here to fight. We merely ask that you open our gate before you leave. Gate? Oh yes. The darkness you fought must have told you our purpose. Infection. We will travel through portals and infect other worlds. And you thought we'd just agree to that? You have no choice. We overpower you. We could take over one of you here and now. You can open our gate of your... You can open our gate of your own will, or out of regret and shame at losing a friend before your very eyes. I won't do it. Fools. Once this starts, get in the lifeboat. One of us needs to survive. Fools. What? This is why people cannot defeat darkness. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Did the player take... The player... You! Freaking... They took over the player character. That was the last thing I expected. EVERGLOW, what's wrong with you? Stop! EVERGLOW's heart has been lost to darkness. No. He cannot hear you. Wait, are you... I am formless. You cannot destroy me. I thought we dealt with you. But wasn't he in Ventus? I mean, at least that means none of these 5 darknesses went into the real world. EVERGLOW. Oh, wow! Open a gate and he will be returned. No. I will handle this alone. Another freaking ad? Are you kidding me? Like, this is the worst moments, the worst thing to be bombarded with ads. I never had ads before on this. Maybe it's because I'm not logged into YouTube. Because on this thing I'm not logged into YouTube for the reason that I don't want to accidentally show things I don't want to show. Oh, no! You force the player to do this! Warning? No, this is unfair. This is mean. What? Don't do this quality bullshit on me. This is horrible. This is mean and horrible. Okay, I will skip the gameplay sections. As epic, like, as cool as it may be feeling as a watcher, the gameplay segments of this type of gameplay, it's not too good. Okay, let me see. When does... Okay, there's a lot of very flashy imagery. This is one effed up boss fight, and we have darkness bonus. Holy balls. This is... I don't feel good about this! No one would! I love that twist though. I love those types of twists. I loved it in The Last of Us. I loved it here. It's just so mean. I really... We didn't collect any looks, I would assume. If only you'd gotten in the lifeboat. Stop, EVERGLOW. Let your hatred grow. It fuels us. No! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So that's why no one knows of their player character? They got freaking deleted like that? Or what happened? It would make sense. Like, they had to do something with the player character to excuse why no one remembers literally everyone's OC like that. Oh my god. Another ad, though. There's too much ads. I don't care if it's helping our man EVERGLOW. I mean, it's probably... I would assume it does. If not, then that's just... No. Unacceptable. I will suffer through the ads for you guys and in order to help EVERGLOW out, but that's about it. So it's just you? That's right. You are... Luciu, one of the Master of Masters' apprentices. Huh? Master Luciu? I thought you disappeared before the unions were created. None of that matters now. Tell me, are you a union leader? Yes, my name's Brain. And you are the only one here, I see. Where are the others? One escaped, but 2 are still in the data world. That makes 4. What about the 5th? Are they gone? Yes. I see. So that's yours then? No. 3 of my friends stayed behind in the data world. I'm going to send both of these there, and with the one they already have, they can all get back. Then what will you do? Stay here and stay alive as long as I can. I need to wake as many of the dandelions stuck in the data world as possible. Wake? Master Ava taught us that when a world becomes enveloped in darkness, it falls into slumber. It does. But the data world is different. How so? That world was built as a cage to entrap darkness. If it falls to darkness, that's it. No. And another thing. The lifeboat is incomplete. Whoever uses it needs 2 things at their destination. Someone with memories of them and a vessel to occupy. Were you aware of that? More or less? Do you have a plan? Well, I'll figure it out, no matter how long it takes. You're pretty smart, aren't you? It's a shame this lifetime is the only one you've got. I don't like this. I don't like the implications of this line. Because where did we had something like that before? Xehanort. What did Xehanort do? Steal other people's bodies. Terra, to be precise. Will it fade to dark before the ad? I don't think so. No. Oh, it wanted to. Oh my god. Why is it full with weird German ads? Half of them are borderline. This is a double ad. Are you freaking kidding me? Why is it full of German ads? I never had German ads on my YouTube before. Ephemer. Let's go home. I do not like this. God, that stings. It's interesting that he was able to banish the darknesses. Oh my goodness. Well done. Using anger to get them to open our gate for us. Through this portal we can access and infect countless worlds. It's time you rid yourself of that brittle human vessel. Unless you wish to waste away along with it. Why are you laughing? I didn't think tricking you guys would be so easy. Are all of you this gullible? What? You don't have a physical form, but you need a key to unlock doors for you. Seems real inconvenient. What? Ephraim locked the gate back there. This one here is locked too. Looks to me like you have no way out. It was all an act? Took you long enough. How does it feel to be outsmarted? Why you? How is Charity still here? Everglow. Probably heart connection. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drag you into this too. I didn't mean... sorry, I read it as one sentence even though it wasn't. Is this Charity the Charity we meet in The Last World? Which is literally called The Last World, by the way. It's still something I'm boggled about. Oh my god, another ad. Again, weirdly, probably borderline illegal German ads. I mean, they're in Germany borderline illegal. In every other country, they're just normal ads. Germany just has weird laws. None of them are left. But didn't one darkness leave behind in the real world? They all made it out. What should we do, Ephemer? Let's take a look outside. I don't think you should waste time with that. Even though it really... oh no. It is glitching out too. It's still the data world, isn't it? Nope, that's darkness! Maybe it's both. You didn't make it out? Gold, it's way too dangerous out here. Let's go back inside. It takes so much time and effort to create, but only an instant to destroy. Come on. Okay. God, this line reminds me so much of the final act, the final cutscenes of the Bionicle animated short thingy that I played on my channel way back when. Makuta is the embodiment of darkness and the force of destruction. Oh, this is so much. No wonder I like both of these franchises so much. They are very similar in a way. You are difficult to understand. You mean people? No, just you. And do you want to understand? It is important to understand your enemy. Is it important for darkness, or just you? All of us. A chessboard makes for a small world. Easy to understand, easy to control. Now imagine it expands slowly, one fairy tale at a time, without end or limit. And this is Homestuck. What? I mean, it's definitely not actually a Homestuck reference. However, this is like almost literally what's going on in the first acts of Homestuck. What the fuck? No matter how large the world grows, no matter how many countless lives are spent expanding it, darkness spreads to every corner. It's kind of unfair, really. We can run and we can hide, but you always seem to stick with us every step of the way. We are friends, after all. I don't think you know what friends are. I could use some time alone, you know. So where is it that you plan on to run off to next? Run off to next? A new world, one that I can't even conceive. A world where neither light nor darkness rules. What? This is probably beyond the nobodies, right? Yeah, it is kind of beyond the nobodies. What the nobodies were and where they were. The world where Sora went to with the Yusora. That's who the hooded figure was, maybe, in the trailer, where he did like this to the moon. I mean, it was either him, Lushu, or one of the Xehanorts. Anyway, but this is so... Where might that be? Do you know that do you know what sets people apart from other living beings? People want to believe in the future, even if they won't be around to see it. I want to believe, too. Believe in a world beyond what I can imagine. A world of fiction. Yep. Yusora's world, fiction, not the data world. Nope. If you imagine hard enough, you can make anything a reality. Like I said, a world I can't even conceive. And that is... a place where voices and sight can't reach. A blank world. A blank world? What? What do you mean with blank? What do you mean with blank? It's not blank actually, but it's censored blankness. Just hop in and get out of there, Ray. Skuld, get in. You will stay behind, won't you? For some reason, Ephemer will stay behind. I feel it. Oh, she's crying. I mean, I would too. I am too. Thank you for being here, Ephemer. I'm glad I don't have to face the end alone. It's not over till it's over, Skuld. Right. So what exactly were... like, where... how did the seeds go beyond? I don't know. Oh no. Please tell me that wasn't like a... oh my god! Why did you pause the ad and not in front of the ad, you... oh my goodness. all the players! You gotta be fucking kidding me! No. 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 What's happening? Oh god, no! Stop! That's... Oh god, I hate my setup sometimes. What's happening? We are connected to the hearts of our Keyblade wielders. When your heart disappears, so do we. And when you fall asleep, we become your protectors. Am I going to sleep too? That's up to you. I can't choose not to. If you don't, your heart will simply melt into a new one. That means, I knew that the Cherethies, because they were, I knew that they would eventually become the Dream Eaters in one way, shape, or another, because the Cherethies were the dreams. But I didn't know that literally the hearts of all the Keyblade wielders and players that participated in this whole endeavor are all the Dream Eaters. All of them. That explains where they came from, and I love this origin story. But it's so emotional. It's so emotion. I don't know what emotion I have right now, but it's so emotion. It is sad in a way, but also reassuring, and gives it a whole new meaning. If you don't, your heart will simply melt into a new one. That is what dying is, isn't it? Your heart melts and forms into a new heart. Excuse me? Hold up! No. Dark skin, white hair, Xehanort as baby? Is that Scold as an adult? Hold the phone! Hold the phone. Is this image implying that Scold is Xehanort's mother? And that's Odin, like from the Dark Road, his master. Oh yeah, so much. Yeah, that is definitely Xehanort. Baby Xehanort. I knew it! And then he got adopted into becoming a Keyblade wielder. No, never mind, he died. That's not the... Why did he die? And there he became a Keyblade wielder. Does that mean the player's heart melted and turned into Xehanort, and that's who Xehanort is? Oh my god! This is fourth wall breaking, because that explains why the Dark Road has the exact same art style as well. It is connected. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that was just a dream. Oh, the freaking Dream Eaters. What is it? It's not over yet. Huh? Good night. Okay, you did become a Dream Eater then. He just has a vision of the future. Which Dream Eater will you become? Don't you fucking dare. His heart went out. So maybe this Xehanort theory is true. Don't tempt me with chocolate now. It's a chocolate popsicle? Really?
Recycling candy.
No, why was it one ad to another? I agree with this ad, but not with the company who did it. Necessarily. Because I know it's a cash-in. At least the ads are short. No! 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 You did it again, Kingdom Hearts! You freaking did it again! You blew my mind and made me cry. Separately at the same time, both. Three different things happened. My mind got blown, I cried, and then a combination of the two happened at once. In kind of the same moment-ish. That makes me want a Dream Eater plushie so much more. Oh my god, I'm dead. I mean, not literally, but I want to sit through the music and get all my thoughts out. I didn't realize you would have the cutscenes, the credits in here. EVERGLOW, but thank you for doing so, because that's just, yes. So, all the Keyblade wheels and their charities turned into Dream Eaters. All the Keyblade wielders are now Dream Eaters. That's so wholesome and sad in both ways, in all ways imaginable. But the player probably turned into Xehanort. Well, was reborn as Xehanort. Not really. It's kind of like the heart got recycled, like the souls get recycled in some of the well, in a lot of ways, in a lot of different fictional universes and in some religious beliefs, that the souls, after you die, you get reborn as a different person, and that's what happens with hearts too. They melt down into a basic form and go... Oh no! The thing is, that thing with the hearts melting down and becoming new hearts, I kind of had that in a thing I'm currently writing that is not really connected to Kingdom Hearts. It is not a Kingdom Hearts fanfiction or anything of that matter. Not even close. But holy baloney. This is just... I love how my like theorist brain accidentally created my own universe with things that are in Kingdom Hearts as well. That happened like so much. That happened so much with me in Kingdom Hearts. That I, like, created something, and then it turns out that, like, something very, very similar is a part of Kingdom Hearts canon. Like, my first Kingdom Hearts OC, Lucas, and all of that. Like the heart thing, oh my god. Alexa, stop! I didn't even say your name, shut up. That's it. But obviously there's an after credits cutscene. Oh, this is a completely wrecked world with only garbage in a big ocean. Oh. The life pod? Okay, I didn't realize the life pod would... I didn't realize this was how a world would look after it got destroyed. That's ephemer. It looks like ephemer anyway. The hairstyle is like ephemer's. Three stars. Oh. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2, the start of Kingdom Hearts 2. I knew it. I knew it. Because, for everyone who doesn't know, probably everyone who watches this does know, but Maleficent, after the events of Kingdom Hearts 1, apparently time traveled way backwards to the KHU cross time and couldn't return back because she is apparently was apparently just in a data world of some sorts, and she like repeated the same story of her first ever defeat in her own world over and over again. And Darkness was like, "Hey, want to go back? Here's a way, but you need a physical shape to you need a conduit and memories in order to regain control." And then I remembered, when that happened, I remembered the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 where Maleficent returns. Oh, why is your eye glowing white? With the light. Why is that happening? Wait, is this... Hello there, Lorium, who is Malusha, but in baby form. Butterfly. Dustrelitz, I mean butterfly. Oh god. That was the... Okay. The Dwarven Woodland world. This is the world of Maleficent. And this is the Keyblade Graveyard where Xehanort found Ventus, I think. That doesn't look like Darkness nor Xehanort, but... And then we have Lushu. I still want to know how Xehanort got the Keyblade of the Master of Masters. May your heart be your guiding key. I freaking knew it! It's Brain! Brain! I never want to remember. I would never want to call him Brain. But that's his name, I guess. I freaking knew it. Oh my god. At least you were able to see it. Can you not do that? Ads. Like, if I pause before the ad happens, can you not just put yourself in? Another... Okay, no, that's just ice cream. Okay. Maybe we'll leave it unedited. Who knows? That is Brain, right? Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, the end. That's an entire new world I've never seen before. No, that is Brain. Wait. Who, what, where... Did Lushu take Brain's body? And this is another Lushu? Like a Roxas Ventus or a Sora Roxas situation, maybe? Where am I? Oh! No, this is Brain's origin story? Who are you? You must be Brain. I am here. Just as I thought. Who are you? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. My name is Sigurd. Sigurd. Huh. Could you give me a moment? I need to make a report. That falls in line with the Nordic names that were in the class of young Xehanort. Apologies for the wait. Come. I'll take you to the headquarters. Headquarters? What are you talking about? It was decided that you would escape Daybreak Town amidst its destruction and arrive here today. Oh, so this is after the fact. So it's not his origin story. But what is here? And that we would welcome you. It was decided? What do you mean? Allow me to explain once we get there. Wait, what about the others? Some of my friends escaped with me. You are the only one who arrived in this time. There we have it. I realize this must all be very confusing. But if you would please come with me. Wasn't there like something about... What was the master called that was the master of Xehanort? And wasn't there a thing that roughly translated, it would mean brain? Like some of the... I think Odin was like knowledge or something, which could be reinterpreted and translated into brain. God. Oh? Is that the original Keyblade Master and founder of this town, Scala et Caelum? That is a Master Ephemer. I know. He was a good friend. Oh, you mother effers. An oath to return. Again. See, these ads are okay. And that's it. That's it. I saw like a high CGI thing. I will try to find it, maybe record it separately, but holy... That was a lot. So, they arrived at different periods in time. And Scala at Caelum is like where the dandelions re-emerged. But that was apparently ages ago from the moment Brain appeared. Maybe Skuld appeared way later then? Which would mean there's at least between the Keyblade War and the upbringing of Xehanort, I would guess 100 years, because you don't build statues of a living person. I mean, maybe he died at that age, in which he's depicted in the statue, which would be sad. But there's like multiple different stories that can get told now. We can go through an entire Kingdom Hearts game that is Ephemer's story after they re-emerged. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's not necessary because it's a quote-unquote boring thing, but they could do something with it. Like sparking all the worlds anew, which would be pretty cool. Skuld, we don't really need a story, I think, that much. Because it's kind of very strongly hinted that she is young Xehanort's mother or of some sort. And maybe Brain has an adventure. And maybe he even meets Skuld, and that's how that all pans out. But there's so much more to this, because Scarlet Calium in the versions we saw so far were very colorful. This was very dull. So there's something going on. So at least 2 more possible games that could happen. And even though this art style is cute and I liked Union Cross for what it was, I do much prefer handheld or console versions. Or who knows, now they have Computer Kingdom Hearts, maybe computer version. Is there anything more after this? I don't think so. No, there's not. Okay, so I mean, that's the ending. Do we have... No, the description is pretty short. To the full complete playthrough, that's the playlist. And summing up the story. Okay, you will make a sum up of the story for people. Okay, EVERGLOW. By the way, thank you, EVERGLOW, for providing this, for guiding us through this. Thank you so much. Okay, this is the ending credits extended version. Maybe this has something. I mean, I will freaking wail like a siren watching this. No, it's just the credit scene. The extended credit scene in Japanese. So, where was there even I don't know. In a nutshell, all cutscenes of the back cover. That's just that part I've already seen. Scenes that hit different after Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I know them by heart. How do I put this? It's just a whole thing to unpack. It's a lot to unpack, and I guess I'll leave it at that. If I do find the cutscene that seems fan-made, which probably is fan-made, I will react to that as well, but I don't have a lot of time to edit this video if I want to bring it out for today, and I can't stream today. So, yeah, that's it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. So much possibilities to make... Like, what I want to see is at least one game... Well, like to see. What I would like to see, only like to see, is a game about what happens in Scarlet Calium after it got founded or during the founding process, like stuff like that. What I also want to see is maybe it flows over from Ephemer's story into Brain's story into Skull's story to the end of Master Xehanort, where Xehanort is born, and that's where it ends, because then Dark Road takes over, and maybe it's one big game, who knows? And I mean, obviously a continuation of the story, like what happened exactly to the Darknesses. I mean, we know 4 of them were locked away and stuff like that. But there was more to it. We know that there's more coming. I definitely want to see the future of that. What I definitely would love to see, and please, Square Enix and Disney, I suppose, make it a possibility. Make a game. Even if it's a handheld version. Seriously, I would... Never mind, I'll do it. I would buy a new console just to play it. I mean, that's me with every Kingdom Hearts game, kind of. But I would buy a new console only to play a Kingdom Hearts game where you play as Kairi, doing her training under Aqua and finishing her training under Aqua eventually, maybe even going through her master's test, whatever, and like she goes around the world checking on Donald and Goofy. Oh, something's wrong. Donald and Goofy's job was a bit like caught off guard, and she has to either rescue Donald and Goofy or goes on an adventure with Donald and Goofy, or what would be way too much fan service for my heart to handle, please still do it, would be that she teams up with Roxas, with either Roxas, Axel, Xion, Aqua, Terra, Ventus, like one of those. Maybe even you can constellate your own team. Oh, that would be cool. And maybe a Kingdom Hearts game more focused on Mickey's story and what Mickey is doing, but I don't really think Square Enix, I don't really think they would do that because of like their formula that the playable characters have never been the original characters from other series, so that might be a bit awkward. But maybe that can play into the whole thing that Riku is doing, where Riku tries to find Sora, and that's probably the next full-on Kingdom Hearts title, where Riku tries to find and rescue Sora from the other world, and they encounter the Master of Masters there. And they still cling kind of to the theory that the Master of Masters might be a time-traveling Sora who went back in time. And the thing is, like, months after I had that theory, I saw on my YouTube recommended, oh, by the way, this theory is actually real. You're not the only one who has this theory. Whew. Oh boy, whatever that means. But yeah, at the very least, I want a Kingdom Hearts game focusing on Kairi. We had games that focus kind of on Riku. We had games that focus on other people, but like, imagine a Kingdom Hearts game that focuses on Aqua, Kairi, well, on Kairi, and then we have either Xion. I mean, Xion and Lee would make the most sense because they have like probably a very similar power level to Kairi when it comes to Keyblades. Maybe Kairi is a natural because she is a light anyway. So maybe that's a thing. So maybe those three are a team, and or Ventus, Terra, Aqua. I think maybe Terra and Aqua are a bit too overpowered to be sent on a team with her, but Ventus might be as well. But it would be interesting. Or maybe just like a split in two. We have the Days team who go off with Kairi on to help out whatever is going down there, because people of the previous times, like the Union leader masters and stuff, like funnel back into their time in this timeline and whatever the box is about, whatever Maleficent is up to. Maybe all of that. I would like a Kingdom Hearts game about Kairi just going toe-to-toe against Maleficent. That would be cool. Especially after what she's done in Kingdom Hearts 1. And then, like, maybe it's like one part of the story is Kingdom Hearts and the Days team's point of view, and the other half of the story is the Birth by Sleep team's point of view of what is going on there. Maybe it's two different games. Oh god, they could do so much! I love that I have the feeling that they could do so much. It's the opposite of the feeling I had after Kingdom Hearts 2, because after Kingdom Hearts 2, I was like, oh no, it's over. It's just over. And I was depressed. Oh my god. But yeah, that is all for me for today. Square Enix, please pick up on these ideas. I want a Kairi-centered... I want more games that are centered around other characters, because I love Sora. Sora is one of my favorite characters, definitely. But first of all, I'm a Kairi stan. And, well, not stan, but a big fan. And I love her as a character. And she was my first childhood, well, fictional crush, in that matter. But yeah, I want to see more about that. I want to see more of Kyrie's stuff. I want to see, like, I don't know, maybe it will be a building game, like one big game where you play Kyrie and you can build your entire team as you will. And maybe even the player character is interchangeable between Kyrie and the Days team, maybe the Birth by Sleep team. But the thing is, I think, like, from a power level standpoint, the Days team would be a bit too powerful compared to Kyrie, Shion, and especially Axel or Lee. So, who knows how that all pans out, but I am really looking forward to everything Kingdom Hearts in the future. Anyway, this is it for today. I'm starving, I'm running out of time. I sincerely love all of you guys! EVERGLOW, thank you very, very much. Link in the description to his channel. He does amazing things to bring the story of Kingdom Hearts to the people who can't play the games themselves. And Union Cross and Dark Road are kind of the only games I really did it with him. I only watched his videos otherwise to brush up on things. Or his gameplay videos, for the sake of gameplay. But yeah, he's an amazing dude. Go check him out. I felt like just shouting him out as much as possible because he's amazing. And yeah, on that note, I already said it, but I sincerely love all of you guys, and we'll see each other in the next video and the stream. Let your heart be your guiding key. Cheerio!